Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Road to 4.6 Bill XP. I have officially fully converted over to old school RuneScape, and I'm going to continue this series as I work towards maxing the XP on this game. As you might recall from the last episode, I had previously finished maxing RuneScape 3 and had achieved 5.8 Bill XP. However, now that that goal is accomplished, I decided to switch back over to old school and begin the journey anew because I have this really twisted dream in the back of my head to have the same account maxed on both games. So this is the journey towards that. And as of right now, I'm working on some more basic goals. I have been trying to just play through this game, and admittedly, I should have made episodes a lot sooner on. That is my bad. I've just been kind of hectic over the past year or so. I'm going on almost exactly 1 year of playing old school RS, and over that time frame, I have managed to get almost 2,000 total level. Right now, this is showing 1992. However, that's a little inaccurate as it's currently showing my 103 farming included in that total. So I'm actually at 1,988 total, but that is just 12 levels off of being fully maxed. The goal for this is I want to hit 2k total at least before sailing hits, which I think will happen, and I want to try and get as close to maxing as physically possible before I actually hit the new skill. With that being said, I've been trying to level this account more uniformly, and one of the things I've been focusing on in this journey and in this adventure is by leveling up in milestones. So I did 30 overall, 40 overall, 50 overall, up until very, very recently, because I am nearly at 80 overall, or 88 plus overall. The only exception with that is rune crafting, and that's just because I've been trying to take a small Guardians of the Rift break, though I think in the near future here I'm going to start tackling that again, just to hit that milestone and to continue on this journey. With that being said, I've been doing a lot of Slayer lately since I hit 80 in a lot of other skills, and I've been trying to level up all of my combat stats at the exact same time. With that being said too, I know Slayer can be kind of a slog, and one of the things I've been trying to do is I want to play efficiently, but I don't want to kill myself playing over efficient. So I'm not doing any tick manipulations or any 2-tick or 3-tick skilling, but I am doing things that are more efficient overall. So right now, with most of my Slayer tasks, I will try to canon them if I can. I've managed to get almost 83 ranging without ever touching the range skill. I mean, the only exception is the few attempts I've had at fight caves, which I've struggled greatly at, but that is more a me issue than a skill issue. But yeah, overall, things are going pretty good. I have 99 prayer. That was my first. I had an untrimmed prayer cape for a hot minute, though I made the mistake when it came to the untrimmed skill capes. I thought as long as you dropped it and telegrabbed it the first time, you were golden for the rest. I made that mistake, and then I lost the untrimmed cape. Kind of salty about that, but it happens. I wish old school had keepsakes like RuneScape 3 does, but that's a conversation for a different day. After that, I managed to get 99 crafting, 99 cooking, 99 fire making, 99 farming. Farming was actually my second one. The main goal I wanted there was to start the farm runs early and often, so that way I can continue to accrue XP and get closer to that overall goal of 4.6 bill. Though, with me being hectic and busy IRL, it's kind of taken a back seat, but I plan on getting back to that as soon as possible. With that being said, what are my next goals in the near future? Well, I want to continue to do more combat and more Slayer. I want to continue to get that a little bit higher up. I recently just unlocked Abyssal Demon, so that'll be the big one. In terms of construction, I finally just maxed out my house with the teleport nexus and the tree and all the teleports. So that was a big goal of mine for a while. I have 99 banked, so I could go and get 99 construction at any point. It's just a matter of doing the time to do so. And because it's a little more click intensive, I haven't had the time to just sit down and grind it out. The same can be said too with Herblore, because Herblore I also have banked. What ended up happening was when I converted over from RuneScape 3 to old school, I also ended up bringing a little bit of gold with me, so I started off with a little bit of a better foot, and I've been using an alt account here to earn GP for me AFK. Right now I've been doing woodcutting. I'm at 91, almost 92. I managed to get 99 mining, obviously 99 farming. So this has been a nice little cash. So it's been a nice little cash cow for me. It's been a way for me to earn some GP while I'm also just skilling and doing other things in old school on my main. This is Cubs. This is the main account. And yeah, the next few goals for me are going to be just getting things up to 90. With me getting close to 2K total, that's my next big goal. I have been getting kind of itchy and wanting to pop off a few 99s. I have resisted that urge so far just because I know I don't want to just pop off 99s and have massive grinds ahead of me. I want to be able to do it in a more stable fashion and a more level fashion, which is completely the opposite to what I did the first time around. So it poses a nice little interesting challenge for me. I've done a fair bit of quests, not fully quested out yet. I've got 130 of 173 done. Ideally, I want to try and do more of that over the next couple of months here, because I think Questcape would be insanely valuable for me at this point in my grind and in my slog. But again, been very time limited, so I've been trying to stick with more AFK skills, which is why I've got 85 woodcutting now. I also did mining, trying to do things that I can do without paying too much focus, because I'm not able to play as much during work like I had been in the past. And yeah, once I max and start going for the XP grinds, I'll get more into PVM and bossing. As of right now, Slayer's pretty much the only PVM I've done. I do want to get a fire cape here in the next few days, few months. Again, I've attempted it a few times. I struggle when it comes to Jad. I just cannot nail it down. I was able to do the prayer flicks, no problem. It's just once the healers come in and I have to get them away from Jad, I struggle with continuing on the prayer flicks, or I get just eviscerated. So, something I need to work on, something I need to do better with, and it's also why I'm kind of afraid of doing questscapes, because some of the bosses for the quest are very difficult. I struggled pretty heavily when it came to the quest Perilous Moons and also Sins of Our Father, though I was able to beat both of those bosses at different points. So I have hope that I could do the rest, like Dragon Slayer 2 or I didn't do Sins of Our Father. That's the one I still need to do. Song of the Elves. Sorry, I unlocked Prif, not Sins of Our Father. So there's a couple of hard ones I need to do. While Gothic Sleeps is another one I want to try and knock out. Obviously, the XP rewards for those quests are going to be immensely valuable. Realistically, I'll probably dump that XP into agility just because, at least with runecrafting, it's mildly tolerable with with Guardians of the Rift. And overall, it's been kind of an interesting experience converting over. I don't know necessarily what I had been expecting or what I had been looking for, but it has been fun. It feels more organic of a grind than RuneScape 3 did towards the end. And while the XP rates are slower, it's been a fun challenge. It's been a fun time. But yeah, overall, it's been pretty decent. I mean, my bank isn't super wealthy, but I've got some decent gear. I've got Bandos. I've got some good combat equipment. Again, not top tier. Oh, I'm going to need to enter my PIN for that, so I'm not going to do that on video here. But I actually think this is probably a great point to wrap up. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next update video.